Would you like to buy some cookies to support our next field trip?
What you selling?
Some cookies for my field trip.
Well, I was trying to read my paper till you interrupted me, so I want you to tell me a story.
About myself?
No, about them cookies you sell.
Oh, I don't really have any stories.
You mean to tell me that you've been selling cookies all day and you don't have a story?
Well, this one...
Boom!
Oh, you surprised me.
You see, I'm just kidding. You just gotta be ready. You never know. Okay, go.
Well, this one time when I went to Mr. Bitterman's house and he bought 3 whole boxes of cookies and he said I was doing such a good job. He gave me a whole extra $1 to put in my piggy bank.
Yeah. That's great, kid. So what kind of cookies you selling?
I have Thin Mints, Tagalongs, which are peanut butter patties, Thank You Very Much, which have cranberries and white fudge. Then we have Thanks a Lot, which is a shortbread with chocolate. Then we have Samoas, which are caramel delights. Then we have trefoils, which is just a shortbread. And then I have Samoas, which are caramel delights. Then I have shout-outs, which are Belgian-style caramelized cookies. And one of my favorites is Savannah Smiles, which are zesty and lemony. And then we have shout-outs, which are Belgian-style caramelized cookies.
I want some of those shortbread, some of those do-si-dos, and I also want some of those peppermint patties, and also the peanut butter delights. You understand? You understand what I'm trying to do? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
That's what I'm exactly telling you.
Okay, you got a purse, right?
Yes, right here.
Okay, here's what I want you to do, okay? Let me get my money here. I got $10.
Ooh.
Okay? I want you to reach in that purse, and I want you to give me change for the $10 that I'm going to give you for the cookies that I want to buy.
There you go. And...
Can I get my
Yep.
cookies?
Ooh, it's,
Can I get my cookies?
ooh, it's a big 10.
You know, you need to kind of hurry up with
Okay,
that.
and then here's Thin Mints, Tagalongs, and then here's your shout-outs.
Cookies. My cookies. All
And
right,
then
all right.
here is the Savannah Smiles.
Okay. All right. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Good job, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Hey. My Girl Scout.
Bye. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
I know, honey.
I'm Black.
And I'm Red.
And this is the Black and Red Show.
On today's show, we're going to have Rachelle Henry. She's a phenomenal actor.
Here from Seattle. She's been in a lot of local area music videos, films, and we're just excited to have her here on the show.
She is just fantastic. So check out our interview with Rachelle Henry.
Word!
So, Rachelle, when did you decide to get into acting? Or when did you have an idea that you wanted to be an actor?
Well, when I was little, I'd perform, and before I could walk, I'd look in the mirror and make faces.
Before you
at
could
myself.
walk, you were...
Yeah, I'd crawl up to the mirror and I'd do happy and sad faces, and then I'd look at my reactions. And then as I got older, I'd dress up and play with my Barbies and perform for my family regularly, every day. And then when I was about 6 or 7, I did a cheerleading camp, and these 2 kids were saying that Nickelodeon was having auditions for cheerleading kids. Wow. So then I was really excited, and I came home and I told my family about it, and I was really excited, and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool, yeah. They didn't really talk about it for the rest of the time. And then 4 days later, when the camp ended, the day of the audition, they asked me, I asked them, so what are we going to do today? And they said, we could go to the zoo, the aquarium, country village. And I said, but don't I have an audition today?
So Rachelle, so what has been your favorite role that you've been involved with film? What's the one role that you're yes, I love that role?
That's kind of,
It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. I know what my favorite for theater would be.
Okay.
That's, I did Oliver with 12th Night Productions.
Oh, wow.
I was one of the Olivers. And that was one of my most treasured memories because I got to, I I got to do it with a live orchestra.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, it
How
was
big was the orchestra? Like huge?
like,
or?
it was pretty big.
Like 50-piece orchestra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a big cast.
Nice.
And then they mixed it with kids and adults, which was really good.
Oh, great.
And then we had a guy come in for fight choreography because, you know, there's a part where I fall in the coffin and other stuff.
good.
I'm swinging punches and stuff. I'm
Cool.
running under people.
There's a lot of kids that I have met in acting that want to know how they get started. Their parents might have questions about how they get started. I kind of like for you to share the amount of time and the things that you actually have to do, because you've done some big stuff and you didn't get there just by sitting back and waiting for it to come to you.
Right.
You actually had to do some things to get to that point to where you were acceptable in the acting community to be hired. So I'd like for you just to, just a real short, break it down just real quick. Boom, do it.
Well,
Boom.
one of the things you have to do, one of the first things you have to do is you have to have a headshot.
Okay.
And a professional headshot. You can't just take a photo with yourself on your camera, because they want it to
Yeah.
look like it's a good quality photo.
Right.
So I know people like Sue DePay and John Ullman and Dondra Budd and Becca Brebner. They
Yeah.
do really good. Those are just a few. There's
Right.
tons more that are really good.
So you got the headshot, you got the
And
resume.
you have to staple it on the back
Right.
because then they can look and flip. And then I recommend that you take some classes, like even just some community theater or some small independent films, or just like some kind of thing to get you started.
Right.
And doing classes at places like Seattle Children's and Village Theater, Core Theatrics.
Did you do all those places? I mean, did you go to all those places? Or?
Well, a few people have told me about some of the stuff like Highliners. I've never been there, but some people have told me about it. Redmond Academy of Theater Arts is a place I've been to, and they're pretty good. And so you need to, even if it's just theater, you need to find some way of starting, because then you already have like a part of you that knows how to act, and then you just have to adjust a few things as you get onto camera. But other than that, it's a good start, and you're always practicing when you're when you only have one chance during like when you're on stage, you only have one chance to get something right.
Do you get nervous? Do you get nervous?
No. Actually, a few times I've had a few butterflies, but it's very rare.
Wow.
But you can also use that nervousness as a motivation
Yes.
for your lines too. You can tap into that
Not me.
and use
Not
that.
me.
Use that energy to get out the lines and adapt to your character
Yeah.
with that energy and use it in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My acting coach, John Jacobson, says one of the most important things is to have not just be an actor, but to also, at this age, have a childhood.
Oh, yeah.
And definitely I do.
Good.
I
Yeah.
have both. I have the best of both worlds.
So do you like ride bikes, snowboard, ski, any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I can do a little bit of skateboarding. I
What?
have done.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually for a part.
Wow.
I actually for a movie called The Box. I was in it. You might be able to see me in it. I don't know. And I actually was one of the skateboarder kids. I got a really cool skateboard, and I just started practicing every day. I can actually go down this tiny, just this tiny thing from like a basketball court down, and I can actually slide down and kind of spin in a circle, but barely. I can't do tricks. I can just do the basic.
It's better than nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I just fall
I
off
can-
a skateboard and hurt myself.
But I learned
often?
my tap teacher. My awesome tap teacher, Mark Mendonca. He
Will
actually
you tap dance?
yes, I
What?
do.
What?
I dance.
What dance?
I do a little bit of river dance too.
Awesome. He actually showed me a few steps that were really fun.
Do you really believe that?
Hey, I just improvise it, man.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
need no
I
training.
can do it.
I can do it.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. So Rachelle, you as being at the age that you are, where do you see yourself? Like, what other aspects? Like, what goals do you have in mind as an actor? Where do you see yourself? Because goals, I think, are very important, and we know that you have goals and that you set goals. Like, other than acting, what else do you want to do in this industry? Do you have any interest in writing
Well,
or directing?
yes,
or-
I actually have a few ideas for screenplays.
Oh,
Excellent.
A
Look
few
at that.
ideas. and-
already?
Yeah,
Are
I've
you sure you're
actually-
12, or are you like
Yeah.
reincarnated?
I'm just.
She is.
I'm 12.
I think this is her reincarnate spirit right there.
That does kind of.
She's like the young grasshopper.
Yeah. Oh, that is Grasshopper.
Yeah, that's
He's like Mr.
That's his
Miyagi.
nickname for me.
Yeah,
he
that's
always calls me
Grasshopper.
Grasshopper. Yeah.
Yeah, word.
Word, pound it. Pound it.
Yeah, I kind of in the future see me like writing some screenplays, maybe maybe directing and producing, like, and also acting.
We're going to go to a clip
Yeah.
of Rachelle, and we're going to take a break. Mm-hmm. Word?
Word.
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 Check out this demo reel. This is good.
I am all in a ball, and you're from.
So you two must pose as French aviary enthusiasts.
Why French?
I don't know why they want you to be French. You just have to be French. For this, they are willing to pay you 100 American dollars.
Sunshine reinvigorated the show. She was adorable. She could improvise.
My hair is golden.
The other actors hated her.
The writers loved me.
Suddenly, scenes were all about sunshine.
The executive producers loved me. The others started to be very resentful. They didn't like my character. I overtook the show. Well, so what?
Calm down to me. You know about the bear?
I can't sleep at night because of the bear.
Charlize, what did you just say?
For the last fortnight, this bear has appeared consistently in my dreams. I think they're coming for another one of us. You're dead, bear.
Wasn't that demo reel just fantastic?
That was fantastic. That
Thanks.
was put together so well.
Word.
Rachelle, man, that was put together so well.
So how do you come about with your reel and the clips, and give us a
Well,
little bit of what's going on with the clips and everything
I
like
did
that?
some
And just,
workshops.
let us know what's going on with all that,
Yes,
because we really
yes.
want to know,
We
and they want to know
to
too.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
And they need
go.
to know.
Well, James Westby, he's a director down in Portland. He's done some workshops, and anyway, so I did the workshops like making like shorts, and then
Like shorts that you wear?
no
shorts.
short
Okay,
movies.
okay.
Short movies.
Sorry, I should
Sorry.
have said short films.
Short films.
Oh, short films.
Short films.
Quotations.
Word, okay.
Remember quotations.
Yeah.
Short
Then we'll know the difference.
films.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so he made a few shorts, and then we asked to make a reel, and so he put it all together. He edited it. He added the music behind it, and yeah, he does really good work. I recommend him. He's
Now,
really
the
good.
little clip where you were the girl and everybody hated you, but the producers
Yes.
liked you. What's that all about?
Yeah.
Well, that's called Pilot. No, it's not a pilot for anything. It's just called Pilot.
It's just
which-
called Pilot.
Pilot.
Yes, and at the time we didn't know that there was any TV shows called BFFs, which actually they just made one right after we made the thing.
Man.
So anyway, so the TV show in the story, it's kind of a mockumentary. So it's about these actors who are shooting this TV show called BFFs, and it's about this really sucky pilot they made.
Oh, wow.
So then they had to kind of fix it. Well, no, they then added me in. The name was originally BFFs, and then then when they added me, I was supposedly the really nerdy, gross, weird girl's niece. And my name is Sunshine. This is actually a bracelet that says Sunshine.
Bling.
And I love that my character's name is Sunshine, but her real name when she's talking about the filming is Scoutin.
Skeleton or
Scoutin.
Scoutin.
Yes.
Scoutin. Like as
Scoutin.
in scouting everything out.
Yes,
Okay,
Scoutin.
Okay.
Scoutin.
Scoutin.
I know.
I'm scouting it out, man.
It's creepy.
Okay.
Okay.
And so I had to anyway, when I was doing that, I'm supposedly the niece, and then they changed the name to Orphan Makes 4.
Okay.
Okay.
And so they hate me because, well, I'm taking over the show. They're making the same amount of money, but they're working less, and and someone likes it. They just don't like that I'm getting all the attention. I'm the one that's famous. I get the show's name changed. You know, I'm the face of the cover. You know, like once they added
So in
me.
other words, they're showing up in Toyota Corollas, and you show up in a stretch limo. Is what you're saying?
Kind of.
And got your own trailer with
Yes.
your own colored M&Ms, that type of thing, right?
Yeah, I'm supposedly famous.
The little bear. The little bear. I see bears, or the bear's gonna kill something. What is
Okay,
what is
that's
that
called,
about? What is
that's
that
called
about?
Teddy Bear Death Christmas.
I guess so.
And so
That's a great title, by the way.
I know. TBDC.
Okay.
TBDC, that's what we call it.
Isn't that an
And-
ice cream? No, it's a
No,
frozen
Yogurt.
that's
TCBY.
TCBY.
Yeah.
I love
Oh, okay.
TCBY.
They should make a
Not
movie
to be
about
mixed
that.
up. Not to be mixed up with that.
TCBY.
It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me.
And then like have the frozen yogurt be like, man, don't eat me, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So
And so that's about these really evil nuns who are controlled by this possessive teddy bear. And so, like, if the teddy
Is it a
bears,
comedy?
yes, these are all dark comedies.
dark
Okay.
comedy, right.
So supposedly, if you kill the bear, the nuns die too.
Oh, so it's kind
So
of like
that's why I say
oh.
you're dead, bear. And then we light a lighter, and then we just burn the bear, and so then the nuns are burning.
Aw.
And I'm a little Catholic schoolgirl who's just really creepy and draws the picture of the bear. I'm creepy.
That's so funny.
That's great. It's time for wordplay. Black and Red are going to show you how to use the word word in many different ways. So here we go. So I was walking through the woods one day, just enjoying the sunshine.
Word.
And suddenly, a bird appeared. It was a bald eagle, man.
Word.
Oh, man, it was so cool. So I decided to go check out where it was landing.
Word.
And then suddenly, this other bird came down and swooped on top of that bird.
Word.
So I ran and I ran as fast as I could. I mean, I was chugging.
Word.
And then I got up to the tree and I gently pressed upon it with my ear and my heart, joined as one.
Word.
And then I decided to climb up this tree.
Word.
And I went up and I got to feed the young of a bald eagle's nest.
Word.
It was the best day ever.
Word.
So then I climbed back down, and as I was walking away, the bald eagle let out a
Word.
and I let back the in response.
Word.
It was like we said goodbye and hello at the same time.
Word.
And that's the word word.
Word. So that was wordplay. How exciting, right? Well, what did you think about that, Rachelle?
Word.
See what I'm saying?
Word.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, we want to wrap this up. What does Rachelle visualize for her future in the next? Let's just do it easy. 4 months.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that I can be in a film. Like, I've auditioned twice for a feature length, so I hope I can be
wow.
in that.
Wow.
It would be for the lead, and so I'd be really excited if I got
Lead
it.
role?
Yes,
Wow.
the lead. And
Nice.
that'd be really cool. And it'd also be really cool if I could get some more stuff, like, you know, like more TV shows, more films, more all that. And, you know, just keep on working.
Yeah, keep working.
Excellent.
Keep
Yeah,
working.
because you got to keep working in order to get it. You got to take
Yeah,
the action.
you gotta do training. You gotta do all that. You gotta work really hard.
Being consistent.
Yeah,
Staying consistent.
but it's fun.
Yeah, it's
why.
very fun.
Which is why
So-
I love it.
Thank you, Rachelle, for joining us today. I mean, it's just been such a
thank
great pleasure
you.
for you being here and us talking with you and finding out more
Yeah,
about you.
it's been really fun.
We have one more question for you.
Yeah. Oh, we do.
How did you like filming with us?
Yeah.
Oh, I adored it. That was so fun.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
Was it different than anything you've ever done? You can lie. Just say yes. It was awesome.
Word!
Word. little cold that day too. It was.
You were frozen.
Yeah, it was freezing.
I was
freezing
warm
that day. Yeah. Well, thank you for the jacket, Greg, in between takes.
Oh, no problem. No problem there, Black. I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Word, I love you more.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well,
okay. Well, we'd like to thank Rachelle for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Rachelle.
Thank you, Rachelle. And I'm Black.
And I'm Red.
And this is the Black and Red Show.
Word!